Drake is taking a task everybody who he think fuck with him. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I can't figure out if I'm disgusted or I respect it. I can't lie. Chat. Drake has filed another piece of document and he's included more people that he feels might have information about what he believes is this, conspiracy to popularize a song, Not Like Us, that defamed him and called him a certified PDF. Now, check this out. They have named a couple other people who they believe have info to what they call discoverable information. Okay? Here's the new people that they have named. Now, we all know Drake is a plaintiff. We have the defendant UMG. They've named Ramon. He's been there. Kojo, he's been there. Jordan Bell. That's kind of interesting. Who's that? He's an urban influencer in content marketing. Oh, wow. They're just naming everybody on Interscope. Steve Berman. Anthony Boucher. Okay. Tiffany Bullock. Laura. Jesse Collins. Vincenza Conticio. Bill Evans. David Isaac Freely. Oh, this is Dave Free. It's kind of fucked up. They also put people's apartments. That's fucked up, right? Shit, can I take off there? I don't want y'all to see. Yeah, I'm just gonna move it to right because they really got these niggas' addresses on here. It's most of them are business addresses, to be honest. Sir Lucian Grange, Jeffrey Harleston, John Janik, Dave Kafer, who's a VP, the head of music and audiobooks at Spotify. Damn. So these are the new people. The new people are they've added people from Spotify, right? And they said that the general subject matter is that the defendant's promotion and licensing of the defamatory material, defendants use the covert tactics to promote the defamatory material, metrics related to the publication of it on the streaming platform. Joshua Del Seni, okay, some of these people we don't care about. What we do care about is, let me go down. By the way, he's asking for shit from even his own label. This is a CEO of his own label, Republic. Right? Now, what he puts Amazon Music in there, Apple. Yo, Drake is on one, bro. Audio Mac, Billboard. Drake going crazy. Complex, Deezer, Fox. Oh shit. Instagram. Oh, my boy Drizzy chopping 30. Last FM, Napster. I thought Napster was dead. Nah, the boy Drake going crazy. National Academy of Recording Arts. What? Oh, the Recording Academy. Oh yeah. So this is the people who do the Grammys. The National Football League. Yes, Drizzy. Get him. Get him, Drake. Okay, now I can put the address because these are office addresses. The decision to have Kendrick Lamar headline the Super Bowl and the defense licensing of the defamatory material at the Super Bowl. Decision to have the recordings performed at the Super Bowl and viewers and metrics. So they want the NFL to give up some info. Holy. PG Lang. Holy. Pence Media that owns Hip Hop DX, Rolling Stones, not Hip Hop DX. Rolling Stone, Variety, and a bunch of them. Rock Nation. Oh shit. He's even going at Jay. And they said that it's because that's a decision to have Kendrick headline the Super Bowl. So they want to know, what was that decision about? Was a decision to help popularize the song? Sirius XM, SoundCloud, Spotify, Tidal. Yeah, he getting that J. TikTok. Oh my God. Twitch. Yes. Well, no. Twitch, I love y'all. I'm coming back. The boy coming home soon. Universal. Okay. Vivo and YouTube. Okay. Yeah. Not too heavy on YouTube now. Holy. Now, it's important to know he's not suing these people. He's asking them for information, and the information would be requested via court order a subpoena. So he's not suing these people. I want to make it very, very clear. He's not suing them, but he does believe these entities have important information to prove his case. Okay. They wanted to know if the defendant's use of covert tactics to promote it on Twitch or promote it on TikTok or Tidal or Spotify. Now, we've heard that there was a 30%, Spotify took 30% of the revenue to push it more, right? Regardless, Drake is asking a lot of questions here, okay? Wow. So that is kind of what Drake is. He's asking for more stuff. Oh, now he's describing it. Oh my God. Drake is likely to have discoverable material. Oh, shit. And he does mention Kendrick. Kendrick is likely to have discoverable information concerning the creation of the recording, image, and video, and distribution and promotion of the recording and video. You know who I want to get on here? I got to see if I can get my man What's the Dirt on here. Hold on. Give me a second. Wait. Where's my man What's the Dirt? I gotta tell him to get on here. Anyway, so he thinks obviously Kendrick is gonna. By the way, let me tell you this. I keep saying this, and I think I'm fair and honest. And I know obviously the K-Bots are never gonna say I'm fair and honest, and obviously the Drake fans are gonna say I'm betraying Drake. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm not the biggest fan of this lawsuit. I think this lawsuit is reductive, and I think if Drake wants to file a lawsuit, I think he does have a suit for a lawsuit. I think he just needs to sue Kendrick. He needs to sue Kendrick. I think the idea that the labels should protect him while they don't protect any other artist that he's either beef with or dissed, or any other artist ever in history that's gotten a diss song made about them that has clown critiqued or ridiculed them. Yeah, I don't. No, I think the label, and I know some people because they have this theory. They say no, it's because Act works with UMG. I've always worked with labels, number one, but it's not. That's not why I'm saying that. I'm saying this is. Why sue the label? Why sue the label when Kendrick said it? Just sue the nigga. Now, again, I don't mind the lawsuit because I want to find out Drake's business. Like his real business. Like the shit he probably wouldn't tell me. I want to know how much he's getting paid. I want to know how much Kendrick's getting paid. I want to know how much everybody getting paid because I'm a pocket watcher. But, so I don't mind the lawsuit because hopefully these things will come to light. But here's the point of everything. Like, I don't get what the lawsuit against the label. I get that, okay, they devalued you, this and third. But now it's kind of going to conspiracy land. Oh, all of these people, Spotify, Rock Nation, which maybe Rock Nation, because they definitely do shit like that. But Spotify, UMG, they all came together and says, ha, 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 now is the time. Let's get Aubrey out of here. Nah, I don't think so. I think they put it out as any record. I think that, Kendrick has certain type of say. And I believe that they, even the deal they did with Spotify, I think Kendrick signed off on it. I think Kendrick and PG Lang signed off on, we'll take 30% less revenue for additional push. But that's something that Spotify's always said. They've said this, that artists, like, look. Oh, my bad. Spotify 30% promotion. They have said this. Look, if you go to artist push, no, wait, what the fuck? No, that's not this. Oh my God, I gotta go to the news. So there was a time that Spotify said, look, Spotify launches new iPhone app. Okay, no, that's not it. What the fuck? There was something that they were saying to artists, we will. Oh, it's all the Drake stuff's gonna come up. This idea that Spotify did this deal where they took 30%. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Spotify's under fire. This is way back. This is 2023 before the battle. For 30% exposure charge for artists using discovery mode. That's essentially what Kendrick did. Even though he didn't need to do it because he's a big artist. But they clearly wanted to win the battle, and they probably thought they're fighting against Drake, who's the fucking algorithm king in their minds. And they're like, yo, we will take 30% less. Put the song everywhere. So I don't think that's like let's do the special deal just for that. So, that's I'm not a fan of this lawsuit, honestly. And again, I understand no matter what I say about this, unless I'm like completely one side or the other, somebody's going to get upset. But in reality, I don't like the lawsuit. I think he should sue Kendrick Lamar. My nigga, it's cool. But I think the problem is, this lawsuit is kind of like why not even if you're suing UMG, why not add Kendrick as someone that's a co-defendant? You're talking all about him. So I don't like the lawsuit at all, honestly. Anyway, Lamar is likely to have discovered information concerning the creation of the recorded image and video and distribution and promotion of the record. Salah, that's the guy I ran into. Bro, this nigga was so tight. He said Drake had them confiscate his phone, bro. Nigga was mad. He said, yo, bro, Drake had them confiscate my phone. He was mad. Yo, Drake, you owe him a new phone, iPhone 17 or whatever. He's supposed to have discoverable information concerning UMG contractual relationship, Okay. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I also do believe that the more this lags on, Drake has to get some type of win, even if it's superficial. Because I'm going to be honest with you, if he's going this hard and we don't see no type of win, like legally, even if it's one of those, okay, you know what, they're going to withdraw the lawsuit and this issue has been settled and we never hear how much he got or whatever, the fans are going to assume he got billions. But that will be at least a win for Drake because he took on the establishment. He kind of won. But I'm going to be honest with you. If he falls flat and loses, I'm going to be honest. Honestly, for me, I think this is worse than the battle. I'm going to keep it a bean. And I love Drake. Drake's my guy. My favorite rapper ever. But this lawsuit is like, I feel like this lawsuit is why it's keeping the sentiment of what, I've already got over the idea that they battled already. Okay, cool. I want to hear his new album. I know he's going to talk about his new album. Like, yeah, niggas turn against me. Cool. But every time we're talking about the battle again, it's because of this fucking lawsuit. Before, Kendrick was dragging it, right? And of course, he's still performing, not like us on his tour, but, he was dragging it. Oh, I'm at the Super Bowl. Will I say certified PDF? I'm like, damn, this nigga's dragging it. Grammys. Oh, my God. He's dragging it. At this point, the only time not like us is keep being mentioned is this fucking lawsuit, bro. I'm not a fan of it. I'm just telling you I'm not a fan of it. You get what I'm saying? It's like, and for the Drake fans who do like this lawsuit, I do want to ask y'all, what do y'all think is going to be accomplished? If the goal is, we could say Drake made billion. Oh yeah, maybe you won the rap battle, but Drake made billions off the lawsuit. Like, I guess, but like, I don't get it. Now, me personally, I think Drake just wanted $700 million or whatever the fuck he wanted from he wanted from Universal, And I absolutely believe that if they come to an agreement, I think this is not going to court. I'm being honest. I do not think this is going to court. I say we're gonna have 4 to 5 months of this bullshit, and after that, we're gonna hear about a settlement. We're gonna hear about a settlement, and it's gonna go away. That's it. It's like everything else. These things don't go to trial. These things don't go to trial, bro. It's like when Wayne was suing UMG or suing everybody, and we just found out it went away. You know what happened? Universal came in and said, "Yo, we're gonna give you this money. We're gonna take over the masters," and that's what it is. This ain't going to trial. But I think Drake just won his money. I think Drake probably realized he's maybe missing out on 100 to 200 million, and he said, "Fuck it, what's 5 or 10? I'll invest 10 million to go get that 200 back. I'll invest 5 or 10 million to go get that 200 back that y'all try to take off the table with me." That's what I think this is. This ain't going to trial. Salsa Verde says, "You don't get it. That's why you're not interested." Duh. Like, what do you mean? Yo, listen. Y'all, I keep telling y'all not bigger Drake fans than me. I don't care who y'all are. But y'all, listen, y'all not going to have me go with blind standum to just say, yo, Drake, like, this lawsuit is going to prove something for us fans. To keep it real, if we fans of Drake and his music, why the fuck you even give a fuck about this lawsuit? If he wins or loses, it only means extra money for him, or he lost money if he didn't win. How the fuck does that change anything in the narrative? Anyway, I don't like this shit, bro. The reason why I don't like it too, because, oh, what the fuck? Plaintiffs harbors convicted sex offender. Allegations refer to any allegation, statement, or suggestion, or insinuation, or rumor, whether it's contained in a recording, image, or video, otherwise, and whether presented as fact, opinion, hyperbole, or otherwise. The plaintiff is a convicted pedophile. Plaintiff has been charged with a sex crime, or the plaintiff engages in pedophilia or sexual acts with minors. The plaintiff traffics children. The plaintiff is or should be registered as a sex offender. Plaintiff's harbors sex offenders as Toronto residents. Plaintiff associates with certified pedophiles and individuals who should be registered as sex offenders, or that Kendrick Lamar Duckworth has information about any of the aforementioned allegations. Okay, I understand this whole sentence or this paragraph, but I keep saying, why ain't Drake suing Kendrick? Sue the nigga. Don't sue, like, Apple ain't got nothing to do with it. TikTok ain't got nothing to do with it. Sue Kendrick Lamar. Act. Mr. Chronicles, thank you for the 5. It says, Act. This lawsuit is for him to drop the album on his own time and get out of the deal. Simple. The label was trying to shelf him. You can't shelf a guy who is responsible for at least 5% of your revenue. Like, you can't shelf that guy. This is not like, what do you think this is? You think this is like Young Buck? What the hell? By the way, if anything, the lawsuit will want them to hold up his album. It's more about exposing than the actual lawsuit. That's what Salsa Verde is saying. Exposing what? Here's my thing, brother, and I keep telling everybody, I've worked with labels. I'm very open about it. I'm not here protecting them. But I'm telling you that if Drake think that he's going to be exposing some secret, he's going to be exposing some secrets about himself. It's impossible that Drake has became Drake and he thinks, like, if you're the guy saying, oh, niggas is using steroids, they're going to basically say, well, we know you use steroids at some point. So you're not exposing anything. You're not exposing anything. Not to me. Because I'm pretty sure if I'm Universal, I'd be like, what? All right, if I do get exposed, we would just show that we did the same for you at the point. Somebody said, I don't get him. I don't get it. Move on. No, bro. I'm just confused about lawsuit, bro. Like the lawsuit every which way. I'm like, wait, what are we doing now? Okay, all right. I get it. I kind of get it, but just sue Kendrick. Just sue him. Yeah, I think y'all know as well. Like, okay, I'm not opposed to the lawsuit in the fact of, okay, niggas lied and said you were a PDF and you're not. But y'all can't tell me there is, where I break down on the logic of this is when you don't sue the nigga who called you the PDF. If he was included in this lawsuit, I got no problem. You got to include Kendrick Lamar. You got to. I'm not repeating no UMG arguments. I don't give a fuck. Just add Kendrick. All right, keep suing UMG. Add Kendrick. Because at this point, it's like you're suing because they published it, but you're not suing the nigga who said it? Do you not get what I'm saying? Sue Kendrick. Listen, I would have no problem with this lawsuit. You got to sue Kendrick. Kendrick should be sued. If he sued Kendrick, these other people, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about. Oh, okay, cool. All right, Universal. All right, Spotify. All right, whatever. I get it. Y'all were in the cog of this song coming out and becoming big. I get it. But you got to sue Kendrick. You got to. Bro, the nigga name is all up in the paperwork. Why not sue him? Sue him. Sue Kendrick Lamar. I'm telling you, that's until Kendrick is sued, bro, I'm looking at this and I'm like, what are we talking about? Are we like, wait, you're suing the label but not Kendrick? Sue Kendrick. Somebody said, didn't you say we will win round 2? Round 2 ain't no lawsuit. What the fuck? Round 2 is not a lawsuit. Round 2 is music. Round 2 is music. All right. Who are they trying to serve? Oh, damn, they trying to serve everybody. Yeah, Drake is paying a grip. All right. I don't like it, man. So if he sues Kendrick, then Kendrick could countersue him. Also, what happened with Ovio Ryan? Who the fuck is Ovio Ryan? Like, bro, like, did I just make up? Y'all make up a name all the time? Did he do something in Hidden Hills with little girl? Who the fuck is Ovio Ryan? Michael Jackson Propofol? Like, who's Ovio Ryan? Someone said Drake will win. Just move on. Play to hype. Listen, we like Drake. We love his music. We think his music is doing great. Okay? We think his music is doing amazing. We think he's on a better path of making music. We're just confused about what the fuck this lawsuit stands to serve. I don't get it. I don't get it right now. Damn, what's all that shit? Now, I'm also saying this because, again, Drake trying to sue the establishment. I got no problem with him trying to sue the establishment. But this doesn't seem like I'm fighting for the rights of artists. It seems like Drake is just saying, give me my damn money back. But he's using Kendrick Lamar and that diss song to say, this is why you didn't give me the money. And I'm like, okay. Kind of get it, but all right. The moment Drake adds Kendrick, I will be all for this lawsuit. But claiming defamation but not mention the nigga who defamed you is crazy. I'm going to keep saying that. He needs to sue Kendrick. If I'm him, I sue Kendrick, Kendrick's lady, the babies, Dave Free, sue them. That's who we need to sue them. That's who we need to sue. Who the fuck is Ovi Orion? Is a nigga named Ovi Orion? If there is Ovi Orion. Oh, page is not available. Oh. Is this Ovi Orion? Is this Ovi Orion? Oh no. Whatever. Oh, it is Ovi Orion. What the fuck? What are y'all talking about, Ovi Orion? Whatever. All right. Anything else Drake related we could get to? We'll get all the Drake stuff out now. Let's see. Drake posting his, I think this is his son. By the way, again, I feel like I have to clarify because I know some of y'all Drake fans, you know, and OVO fans, they're like, yo, Ak, are you switching up? Relax, motherfucker. Like, brothers have a brain. Yo, the point is, as I said, if Drake sues Kendrick, I'm with the lawsuit. But until he sues Kendrick, it's like me getting knocked out. I sue the nigga who laughed at me, the nigga who recorded me, the nigga who took my shoes off afterwards, and I don't sue the nigga that knocked me out. Like, the most obvious nigga to sue is not getting sued, and we all talking about a lawsuit. Sue the nigga, the most obvious nigga, and then we could figure out everybody that added on to what the most obvious nigga did. It's like, if I got knocked out and I want to sue everybody with it, okay, I'm not going to sue the building that I got knocked out in. I'm not going to sue the promoter that threw the event that I got knocked out in. Sue the nigga who recorded me getting knocked out. Sued everybody but the nigga who knocked me out. That's the first thing I'm suing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Until then, I'm like looking at this lawsuit like, what the fuck are we talking about? You get what I'm saying? If we're suing, let's sue. We're pretty legal right now. At this point, I don't think Drake could look better or look worse. It is what it is. He's filed the lawsuit. Sue the appropriate people. I would sue Kendrick, the producer. Shit, Baby Keem got to get up in there. Everybody. Do you not get what I'm saying? Somebody said that's weak, Ak. I'm a Drake fan, and that's real corny talking about suing Kendrick. Brother, I think it's weaker to sue the record label. And not yo, why'd y'all put that song out? Bro, we let you say whatever. Why can't he say whatever? Nigga, sue the nigga who said it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's my whole argument to this lawsuit. Until then, I'm like, and I get it. I know Drake fans and people who like they claim they get the lawsuit. They can be like, no, it's because, it's because he wants to expose Universal, and I'm like, okay, he wants to expose them doing what? Yeah, they bot plays, they do this. Okay. Have they never done any of these tactics for Drake? See, Devon comes with this stupid ass argument, which I've seen a lot. Don't you get paid by the labels? Drake gets paid by the labels. Let me tell you how the music industry goes. The labels pay everybody, including Drake. The same niggas Drake are suing, he's gonna get a check cut from them. So don't think niggas is defending the labels because they get paid from the labels. We're just saying, oh, you can sue the label. Ain't got a problem with you suing the label. Just sue the nigga who, like, why ain't you suing Kendrick? Sue him. You should force Kendrick to show up to court and prove that he has evidence of you being a certified PDF. To me, that's a open and shut case. If he can't do that and he maliciously tried to harm your reputation, this would be a landmark case. Can a diss song, which Kendrick would probably claim is artistic expression and it was meant to be hyperbolic, can that be seen as defamatory? That's where the case really goes. This idea that you're suing the labels, the reason why I like the fact that he's suing the labels, even though, as I said, without suing Kendrick, it still don't make sense to me. I like it personally because I want to see everybody's contract. I want to see how much money these guys are getting. I like to be in people's business. Y'all know this. Anyway. Shaquana, what's good with you, girl? Shaquana say, yo, go get you some Henny, man. Sip up and come back. All right, enough talking about that. What is this, though? Oh, my God. This is what happens when I read the chat. Y'all let me move on. It said, why hasn't the case be dismissed by now? I do believe, well, here's the thing. There is merit in the case. However, there is going to be a point of where they're going to push for it to be dismissed, saying, and I think that's Universal has even said that already. Go sue Kendrick. Fuck you. Why are you suing us? Drake is putting a lot of resources into this case. I'm going to be honest with you. So, he has some type of point. Anyway, let me just read some donations and let me play this while I pull donations up. Okay, somebody says, Eric Weston says, yo, we think it's worse to sue Kendrick. He didn't knock your ass out, as you put it. No, again, I use that as just a analogy. It's civil, not criminal. Street versus business. Analogy, I'm suing the transit company, not the driver. Well, if the driver caused the issue, and the reason you would sue the driver, but you would sue the driver, but the driver got nothing. Kendrick is a millionaire. Kendrick's a millionaire. Kendrick has profited from him defaming you. Why not sue him? I get it. You said you wouldn't sue the driver. You sue the bus company he works for. Yeah, you would. The reason why you would do that, because the driver has nothing. Kendrick got some shit. Port City, thank you for the 5. It says, yo, let's keep it real. Drake's playing a dangerous game. Not even Michael Jackson and Prince did no BS like this. Well, this is where, that's what I'm saying, it gets a little bit dicey to me. Because Prince, I don't know if it was legal action, but Prince took stances against his label. And Michael Jackson was playing a very interesting game with his labels as well. That culminated later on into, some huge big business deals. I'm not saying that challenging your label, that's out of the wins. I just don't know if challenging them on the mere premise that you feel that they promoted a song that you didn't like or you think defamed you is enough to really crack into that infrastructure of what the labels are. Now, I believe it is, the labels kind of do have some predatory business practices. that's not what Drake is kind of really attacking here. You know, I mean, there is a intuitive point that, okay, oh, I was up for renegotiation and they had incentive to devalue me because they wanted to pay me less. Just like YoungBoy dropped pretty much his last album on Capitol, and they don't have any incentive to push it like it was his first album because they know until he signs another deal with them, he might just leave. So why give him all of the momentum for him to leave? I get that, but it's kind of funny watching the fans of Drake try to make all of this make sense. As I said, there is a point and a case to be made. The fact that fans are so like let's defend the music. This lawsuit shit, the fuck is this gonna help us though? Iceman, bring Iceman here. That's what we want. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we're done with Drake. Right? TJ320 says UMG might use the CIA to assassinate Drake and Kendrick if it's costing too much damage. Nah. Yo, it's interesting that y'all really like, oh no, he shouldn't sue Kendrick. Of course, sue Kendrick, my nigga. What the fuck? Okay. All right. Are we good with that? Any more Drake things you want me to address? Let me get back over to King Akademiks page. I'm reading from the YouTube chats here. Please become a member if you guys can. And by the way, today King Akademiks is winning in viewership. Got 5,000 over there. We got 4,000 in the Academy. Talk about the best-selling albums of the year so far. And Drake is number 6. It's on the Hits Daily Double website. Okay. Thank you for that. Let's go to Hits Daily Double. Best-selling albums of the year. Where is it? Who?